Okay, we've got a fun night of fun and entertainment. Improv made up. It's a show you'll never see again. That's what improv is, which is cool. We've got two great teams. First up, we have the Red Eyes. Kicking us off on this fantastic team, we've got Robin Krieb. And then we've got Sam Myers. And then leading us off is Kaitlyn Nibbelin. All right, very cool. And then, but hold on, because we've got a blue team and they're angry at the red team and they want to beat them. So we're gonna have to find out what's gonna happen because we've got the Herblu tees. And on this team, we've got a lot of fun people. We've got Jim Vozzella. And then we've got Madisson, Heinl. And then rounding it all out, we've got Reyes, which is fun. They're all great people and it's all so much fun. And I got one special friend who's coming up who's gonna help me out a lot, making sure I don't talk too much. And his name is your referee for tonight. It is Rudy Voit.
All right. Wow. Good evening, everybody. If you're feeling good, I want you to type "yeah" in the chat. Just type it like that. All caps. Yeah. Nick, how are you doing tonight?
I'm good. I had a big win this week. I found out I could make toast in my Instapot, and this is literally game changing for me. So no more throwing bread away, and I'm very excited.
Fantastic. And what is an Instapot?
Oh boy. Wait, I could go on for hours, and I will.
But we don't have time right now.
We don't. Hey, maybe
also, Nick,
maybe
what
go
classics
to
are you reading?
maybe go to a Kohl's in the past 5 years, and you'll find out what an Instapot is. Okay.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
Okay.
Nick, thank you so much for that lovely intro and for getting me aware of the Instapot. There's a couple of things that I want to go over with this group before we get started. Those are two important fouls that I can call over the course of the match. One of which is the out of bounds foul. That is, we at Comedy Sports pride ourselves on doing a show that anyone can enjoy. But since we are making it up all on the spot, we might mess it up if we do step over that line of good taste and say anything rude, crude, lascivious, or otherwise. I can call the out of bounds foul, and the offending player will lose points from their team. How many? It depends on how severe that foul is. I will also force them to apologize. It will be based on the amount of points they lose, it'll be a that many minute apology. So get ready for that. This can also be called on you in the chat, so watch what you say. The first time you'll get a warning from our technical director, and then after that you will be removed from the game. Now, I also want to tell you about our technical foul. Yes, we are on Zoom, or no, we're on Zoom. You're watching us on Twitch. There's so much technology going on, I don't even know. Yeah, and in so doing, if anybody does have a glitchy internet connection, forget to go off mute, or for any other reason I see fit, if I call the technical foul, they will once again lose points from their all-important scores. I think that's pretty much everything I need to cover, right, Nick?
Yeah, you did great.
Okay, thank you. You said you're reading the classics. What are you reading? So that's great. We'll come back to you later. And in addition to that, you mentioned we're raising money for the theater. My Venmo is at Santa-Chats because I run a Santa Claus business in my spare time. So just Venmo me and I'll make sure the theater gets it. All right, without further ado, captains to the field. Yes, all right. Captain Kaitlyn, Captain Eric, please shake hands. Oh, Captain Jim, we've got here. All right. Fantastic.
You know, Ref Rudy, I'm part of Captain Eric's MLM, which is all about the Herblu tea. Oh.
Fantastic.
Thank you, Jim.
Right.
I got all my top sales people here today. Doesn't matter who's here.
Oh, you're back. Okay.
I am.
All right. Welcome back, Eric. Kaitlyn, what's your team name?
We're the Red Eyes.
Fantastic. Yes,
Like
it's coffee
espresso?
versus tea night. For our coin flip tonight, what I very much enjoy flavored creamer. What I want you to bring, I'm going to give you 10 seconds to bring me back the tastiest flavored creamer. However, if you don't have one, just improvise, and I will judge whoever gets the best creamer back gets to pick the first head-to-head game of this match. I'm giving you 10 seconds.
Are you a fan of like oat milk in your coffee? Because I just think that that's like too much.
I don't love it. It gets a sandy bottom,
Yeah,
which is nice in
right.
the pool, but not in coffee.
Thank
All
you.
right, that is time. And that break was brought to you by oat milk. Now, Kaitlyn, what flavor do you have there?
So this isn't mine, it's my roommate's because I always drink my coffee black, but it is Irish cream
Irish cream for St. Patty's Day, coming up
for
next
the
week.
week.
Eric, what do you have there?
This is cinnamon.
Cinnamon. Ooh, I was hoping you were going to say garlic. I would have loved that in my tea. In so doing, Kaitlyn, you win. And I love your attitude. What is going to be the first head-to-head game of this match?
Well, I want to see how quick this blue team's brains are moving with their tea. So I would like to challenge them to the game of challenge.
Challenge. I love it. Eric, do you accept?
The Herblu tea is brought to you by Herblu Tea. Accept.
Fantastic. Screen your teams. So, fans at home, here's how we play the game of challenge. We are going to get a topic of discussion from you. Now, in the chat, if any of you have an advanced degree, could you please type it in right now? We will then we will pick one player. That player will start giving you a lecture on this topic. At any point, if one of the players who isn't currently speaking feels that the player giving the lecture has said something wrong, they will shout,
Challenge.
Challenge. At which point, I will hear their challenge, and I can either accept or decept their challenge. If I accept it, they will continue speaking. If I decept it, the player who issued the challenge will take their place and continue on with the lecture. I will have 90 seconds on my clock. Whoever is left speaking at the end of that 90 seconds will win this first round and 5 big points for their team. So we've got a lot in the chat already.
A lot of good ones.
Yeah, a lot of good ones. Do you have a favorite, Nick?
I really like emergency medicine.
Emergency medicine. Ooh, fantastic. Emergency medicine. And Kaitlyn, since you won the coin flip, who do you want to begin talking?
Me.
You. All right. So 90 seconds on the clock. Kaitlyn, start us off and begin.
The thing about emergency medicine is there's a triage system. So when you go into the emergency room, they're like, hey, your broken arm, we don't care. We're going to throw you over here while we deal with somebody whose heart is not working anymore. Then.
Challenge.
Yes, Eric.
Heart working is not the worst thing that can happen in the emergency room.
Ooh, I would think so, but please educate us.
The wait of 9 hours is actually the worst thing that can happen in an emergency room. People wait and there's no coffee, there's no tea. It's the worst thing that we possibly could have happen to us, coming in expecting to be helped right away. We've all been to Starbucks. We've all been to the Starbucks
Challenge.
version of, yes?
Yes.
Oh, I've never been to a Starbucks. Brew my own.
Brew your own. I love it. I love it. All right. Please pick up where he left off. You have got 60 seconds left and go.
I do. Okay. I have to brew my own because Starbucks can never get it right. I'm a bit of a coffee snob. So I like to be very well caffeinated if I ever should have to go to the emergency room. I will be ready to accept my fate, whatever that shall be.
Challenge.
If it could be.
Yes, Jim.
Robin, what would you say if you would accept your fate in buying some tea to keep you out of the emergency room?
Jim, that was inspirational, but also a question, not a challenge. Robin, please continue. 45 seconds.
So I only have coffee before the emergency room. I've had 3 emergency room visits.
Challenge.
Would you believe?
Yes, Madisson.
Something tells me that you do not only have coffee before you go to the emergency room, but you drink it all the time.
Ooh, all right, Madisson.
Ooh.
Other times to have coffee. We've got 30 seconds. Go.
Other times to have coffee is in the mornings, but you want to know what is a great coffee replacement? Herblu tea. Kick that habit. That caffeine habit is really
Yes. Yes, Robin. Or sorry, Samantha.
Madison's just trying to sell us stuff instead of telling us what a good time to have coffee is. And I would like to tell you when is a good time to have coffee.
That's true. They did not sponsor the segment. Please continue. Go.
Well, there's in the morning is a great time to have coffee, but also the mid-afternoon time when your
Challenge.
kids are just...
Yes, Jim.
Sam, what would you say if you were able to have coffee in the mid-morning and mid-afternoon called Herblu tea?
Jim, I don't think you understand the game. Samantha, continue 20 seconds.
Thank you. When your kids start really getting to you, or your puppies are like barking, and a big
Challenge.
cup of tea is
Yes,
good.
Eric.
Dogs, kids, parents, they all can have Herblu tea.
That's true. 15 seconds. Go.
Herblu tea, wow, you can buy 400,000 units for the low price of
Challenge.
Yes, Kaitlyn.
I have to say that I do not think that Herblu tea has been licensed by the FDA and is safe for parents, children, and pets.
That's true. No FDA licensing. Kaitlyn, there's 7 seconds. Go.
Like I was saying, that stuff, not good for you. There have
Challenge.
been lots
Yes, Jim.
of...
Ref Rudy, I really think I have it now. Caitlin, would you say yes to Herblu tea if it was an FDA?
You, got it.
approved?
You don't have it, Jim. Sorry. Keep going, Kaitlyn.
There have been lots of studies proving that coffee is good for you in moderation.
Yes,
However,
Madisson.
You said that coffee was good for dogs, and I don't think that's true.
That's right. 2 seconds. Go.
But you want to know what is good for dogs?
That's time! 5 big points to Herblu teas. All right. 5 big points to the Herblu teas. Captain Eric, you've got to be feeling good right now.
Oh, really, really good. I think I'm about to get a promotion.
Yeah? What kind of tea are you drinking, by the way?
Oh, we're drinking Herblu tea.
Oh, only Herblu.
Herblu is a wide variety. It can be cold, hot, medium temperature. It can be every kind of temperature you would like.
Yes, and there's a wide variety of games that you could play in this first team choice round. Which one are you going to pick?
We're going to play Spill the Tea, sponsored by Herblu tea.
Spill the Tea, sponsored by Herblu tea. Fantastic. Senior team. Loyal fans for the game of Spill the Tea. The Herblu teas are going to be playing a scene for you. However, at any point, I can call out a character and say, spill the tea. They will begin gossiping about that, what's going on in the scene or some of the other characters. At any point, they will go back to the scene, but I can call that as many times as I would like to get them started. Sounds like we're going to have some spicy drama on our hands. Please type in the chat something spicy. Nick, what's the spiciest thing you've ever eaten?
Oh, the spiciest thing I've ever eaten? I don't know, like Tabasco sauce.
Oh, all right. Just straight Tabasco?
I'm a very boring person outside of improv.
That's all right. That's wild. I would never do that.
I don't
Okay,
travel.
so our suggestion is good Thai food. Good Thai food is our suggestion for this scene. Herblu teas, are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Begin.
Yes. This is, in fact, delicious Thai food, Samantha.
Oh, Elliot, I wasn't sure. I heard about this place on all of those Michelin star magazines, and I thought this is a big risk going here on our second date. But
Please, Elliot, spill the tea.
This girl has taken me to 45 different places before I was able to get to the place that we both know we really wanted to go to, which was a Thai food place. I suggested Chick-fil-A, I suggested McDonald's, I suggested Burger King, and then she decides that we're just going to go down the street to Pad Thai 55. I'll tell you what, this girl needs to get more straightforward, or there's going to be more straightforward things between me and her.
Elliot, I'm going to be straightforward with you.
Well, that would
I
be
really-
a new thing. I just want to point that out. That would be a new thing.
Oh, it would be a new thing. Me
To
being
be straightforward with me, Samantha.
Did you want a new thing? I'd happily go back to the kitchen and get that for you.
Oh, no, that's all right. That's quite
I'll-
all right.
What I just want to know, like, do you offer any sort of specials today, like, related to, any types of teas?
Well, over here we have the specialist of special. It's called the You Special. Whatever's special to you is special to us.
Do you know what's special to me?
Yes, your kitten, Montgomery.
Oh my gosh, how did you know about Montgomery?
Samantha, spill the tea.
I know that I came here with Elliot, but this waiter, he seems to know me without even trying. Here's the thing. Elliot took me to McDonald's, Burger King, a million places before we settled on pad 55. This waiter knows all about my favorite kitten, Montgomery, without me even telling him. I think by the end of the night, I might just leave this restaurant with him to go to his pad 55, if you get my drift.
Oh my God, Samantha, you have never looked at me like that. You are so in love with this waiter.
Well, luckily, I'm in love with me too.
Waiter, spill the tea.
You might think it's easy to serve people everything they want, but then retrospectively, you think as a server, what do I want? And then you realize what I want is what everyone else wants. Also, I managed to screen all of their cell phone and information before they walk in. Mine now.
I am just so happy that you texted me everything related to our super secret and romantic vacation ahead of time, or I would not have figured out anything ahead of time.
Spill the tea.
I totally forgot that I needed to save money for this thing. I needed to find a credit card that gives me 0% for like 18 months because I did not plan for this. I'm about to go into massive debt. And to be honest, Samantha has it's really expensive tastes. I mean, I know that I really push for fast food, but at the end of the day, this Pad Thai 55 is kind of like the most expensive restaurant on our street. And I think that is the source of our financial troubles.
I'll be right back. I heard financial troubles are at the table next door, too. Oh, what? 5555's your password?
You know, this brings me to a very important point. Going on a vacation after we've only been on a couple of dates, I watched something recently that really makes me think that you might just be like pulling one over on me.
Samantha, spill the tea.
I think Elliot is the Tinder swindler. That's all. That's what I think. Is that a mouse?
That's a mouse.
Mouse,
oh my God.
Spill the tea.
Wow, it feels nice to be recognized for a minute. Oh boy, I've been living in this restaurant for years, and I've been going through the lo mains and the pad thais, and finally somebody finds me important. Take me home with you.
Samantha, I think we need to make sure we bring home dinner for Kitten Montgomery.
That's the best thing you've said all night.
Hey. All All right, that was an amazing game, loyal fans. Remember it, because we are going to vote after we see this one from the Red Eyes. Captain Kaitlyn, what game do you want to play to jumpstart your getting points?
Yeah, I would like to bring a jolt of energy to this competition, so I would like to play the game of good, bad espresso advice.
Good, bad espresso advice. All right, so those of you watching at home, this is the game of good, bad espresso advice, meaning you are going to be having the opportunity to ask advice type questions. So go ahead and start typing those in the chat. We need questions like, should I refi my house? Should I go to college? Just, regular old advice type questions like that. They could also be more existential questions. Things like, why is the sky blue? Or make them coffee related questions. It's coffee and tea night, and you've got a unique opportunity to work with the Red Eyes here. So those are your three options as far as questions you can type in the chat. Now, as stated, they are going to be giving you good advice, which is advice given by a character who has had the right amount of coffee. Bad advice will be answered by a player who's been given the wrong amount of coffee. And espresso advice, and that will be the player that's had way too much coffee. So let's meet our players first. Good advice. Can you please introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Brenda. I'm a high-powered businesswoman whose assistant is just always right on time with my cup of Joe.
All right, Brenda, nice to meet you. Now can we get our bad advice?
Hey, Juanita Valdez here. Too little coffee. Just woke up. Need some more. But I'm down to leave my last energy for you, the loyal fans. I'm gonna go sit down. Just need a little.
Juanita,
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. And let's get our espresso advice.
Yeah, hi, I'm Maddie, and the family I work for, I'm a nanny, by the way. The family I work for, they have an espresso machine.
Enough said. Good to meet you, Maddie. Glad you're using a metal straw. All right, so we've got some questions in here. We're going to need a few more, so keep those questions coming through. But the first one is, what should I get my girlfriend for her birthday? Maddie, or I'm sorry, I've forgotten your name already.
It's okay. It's Brenda.
Brenda. Okay,
I'm Maddie.
Brenda.
It's me. I'm
What
Maddie.
do you think? What should Vinny get his girlfriend for her birthday?
Well, I think if we're just being honest, it's important to get up, do some sunrise yoga at 6 a.m., have a cup of coffee, go to work, have another cup of coffee, do more yoga. So probably a yoga mat. Also, a BlackBerry if she's a high-powered businesswoman like myself.
Ah, yes. All high-powered business people still use BlackBerries. So can I get this question answered by our old pal Juanita Valdez? What should Vinny get his girlfriend for her birthday?
Oh yeah. I definitely would say that Vinny should get her some coffee so she can function. I'm barely. Hey, Rudy.
Yeah.
What's the ETA on the pot of coffee? I need a little of the yum yum juice. When am I?
It's going to be at least 11 minutes because the coffee maker's
Oh
broken and I
God.
can't pull it off while it's running.
Okay.
How much coffee is enough coffee for you?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I need like 3 pots.
3 pots.
I got to start with a good one though.
Okay.
Get me kickstarted.
All right. Well,
yeah.
we'll hope it brews fast. Maddie, what do you think? What should Vinny get his girlfriend for her birthday?
Yeah, you should have the kids that I nanny for, help you create something with their art supplies, or you could go on a creative spree yourself with the art supplies and just make a beautiful mural on a wall, probably.
Oof.
Okay. All right.
That sounds like a good idea to me.
Yeah, that's a really good answer. Just given very fast. So I hope you caught that, Vinny. All right, so we're moving on to our next question. This is from Allie. Can I find out where should I take a cruise to? Where would be a good place to take a cruise to? Brenda, as a high-powered businesswoman, I don't think anybody better could answer this question.
I unfortunately don't get on a lot of cruises, but when I do, I like to really take the weather and what I want to see into account, you know? So if it's summertime, Alaska. If it's wintertime, the Caribbean.
Fantastic. That makes a lot of sense. Yes, just pick the opposite season and go there. Nice. So Juanita, what do you think? Sorry, the coffee's still not ready, but where should you take a cruise to?
Oh God, I'm sucking this dry. Listen, I definitely think the cruise should be down the beautiful dark coffee waterway to Coffee Island. God, please, Rudy, how much longer? I'm almost.
I don't know. It must be jammed. It looks like nothing's even come out of it.
Okay.
But keep
go
sucking
there,
that
take
cup.
me with you.
Maddie, what do you got for us?
Okay, so once the family on Annie 4 took me on a cruise with their kids to help watch them, and it was a Disney cruise, and it was amazing. I don't know how like all cruises are, but this one had free coffee and free ice cream. So I had like sugar and caffeine. It was amazing.
I can't imagine how that you must have felt when you got off. All right, so I'm moving on to a next question. Let's see here. Let's see. Eric actually wants to know, why is coffee black? Why is coffee black? Brenda, what do you think?
I mean, it's the beans. They're roasted, right? And when they're roasted, they're cooked into a darker color. But I mean, it's only black until you start adding things to it, if you're that type of person.
Oh, all right, all right. Juanita, what do you think? Why is coffee black?
Now I'm out. Oh. Okay.
Oh no.
It's black because all the colors of the rainbow are in this beautiful little bean. The bean. I need to suck and slurp on the beautiful coffee bean. Rudy. Oh, Rudy.
I'm doing the best I can here. I'm really sorry. I'm doing the best I can. Maddie, why is coffee black?
First, I really liked Juanita's answer. The second is that I think like with the absence of like light, it is the opposite of like us being awake. And so being the opposite, it has to be like why the world exists, you know?
Yes, all right. That is the ultimate answer, and that is time. All right, loyal fans, you saw two great games there. We have a poll now in the chat. You saw the amazing game of Spill the Tea from the blue team, and you saw the other amazing game of Good Bad Espresso Advice from the red team. You can't vote for both, but vote for the team that you want to win. Let's see how that's going in the polls right now. Oh my gosh, the blue team is ahead, but the red team is not trailing by too much. Nick, who do you think's pulling this one out?
Oh, I think I'm pulling for the red team because I like an upset. But we've got maybe like 3 seconds left in the poll. So if you haven't voted yet, or like put in your channel points, you know, give money to us, then you should do that, because it looks like it's getting really close now. Oh my gosh, it's almost tied, but the time's almost done and it's over. And the blue team won!
Blue team wins! Blue team wins. Nick, what does that make our score?
That makes our score 10-0. The red team has 0. They have no points. They have not scored in the game at all. They have not done anything for the fans.
That's a little harsh. They've done things.
Come on, Nick.
Well,
that
made the audience happy. Well,
I mean, we got a lot of votes there. I was impressed by that. Good work, loyal fans. Let me get both my captains. Oh, you're already out here. We've got coffee versus tea. It's 10-0 though in favor of the blue team. Captain Eric, since you're so far ahead, I'm going to allow you to pick this next head-to-head game. What is that going to be?
Sure. The Herblu tea is sponsored by Herblu tea, who, by the way, we all just got promoted. But we're gonna play with. Wait, you want to hear about that? I can tell you about that if you want. I don't know. You got really excited, Rudy. So I'm gonna.
What's the promotion?
No,
Well-
Rudy, don't.
Don't encourage them.
Hey, look here at Herblu tea, we care a lot about employee satisfaction. So that's why I was really happy that during the break, our break, I should say, Jim and Madisson became the top sellers at the company, which means I became the top seller at the company. I've been promoted from captain to Pokemon master, and Jim and Madisson are now both captains. It's
We're proud
wonderful.
of you, Eric.
Herblu tea is a pyramid scheme.
It's not real.
Yes,
Shame on you, Eric.
Rudy, you're falling for it.
Kaitlyn, you get to pick this next game. What is that going to be?
Thank goodness. All right. I believe there is more caffeine in the substance that my team has been drinking versus theirs. So I would love to play the game of caffeinated lawyer.
Caffeinated lawyer. Eric, I'm not even going to ask you.
Are you sure? I have a lot more to say.
Thank you.
No, I don't care if you accept you're playing it. So this is the game of caffeinated lawyer. And loyal fans, I need a good one because I just, before the show started, put all my money into Herblu tea. So man, this
You're my top customer, Rudy. You're my top customer.
Anyway, what's going on here is we are going to get different suggestions from you. These players are going to step forward when I call on them and deliver a defense of their client as a heavily caffeinated lawyer. So, for example, if you gave the suggestion of banana, they would say something like, the gentlemen of the jury, they have not, my client, the banana, could not have committed this crime because the crime was committed with a gun and they never found that piece of weaponry appealing.
You got it. You pulled it out.
I pulled it
out.
I just think when you have a bomb dropped on you, like Herblu tea being up here.
Yeah, whoa.
It's tough. So type some foods in the chat. I use banana as a great example. Let's see what these players can do with these. What do you have here?
I see
right.
Tacos,
yeah. Thank you, Fix It 85.
Tacos.
Thank you, Fix It 85. Coming in hot with tacos. Tacos is our suggestion, though. Players, here we go. Jim.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, my client is very innocent. When it comes to the crime, you might say he nodded. Did it. Carne nada.
All right. Nice. I get it. Here we go. Let's see. Robin.
Your Honor, my client, the tacos, could not have done it. He Mexican't have done it.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay, Eric.
Hey, everyone. My client, the taco, could not have possibly done this crime. It was chalupa.
Oh, boy. Madisson.
My client, the taco, could not have done this crime. It happened on a Wednesday. It did not happen on a Taco Tuesday.
That's very true. Samantha.
Today's Wednesday.
Your Honor, my client could not have committed this crime. He did not ring the bell.
All right. Kaitlyn.
Your Honor, my client could not possibly have committed this crime. He was out to sea. Zaning.
Ooh, all right. Very nice. All right. So we are changing our suggestion. Our suggestion is now going to be lasagna. Lasagna is now our suggestion. While we're doing these, if you could type in the chat some different occupations. But we're going with lasagna. Here we go. Samantha.
My client could have possibly done this. The whole case has layers.
Ooh, all right. I love it. Madisson.
Your Honor, my client, the lasagna, he could not have done this. He's not quite saucy enough.
Ooh, yeah. Robin.
Yeah, my client, Your Honor, couldn't have done it because lasagna.
Ooh, okay. All right. Kaitlyn.
Your Honor, my client, the lasagna, could not possibly have committed this crime. The prosecution's argument falls flat.
Jim.
Your Honor, my client, the lasagna, could not have done it, really. Lasagna could not have done it. You gotta believe him. You gotta believe him.
Very nice. Eric.
Hey, my client, the lasagna, could not have possibly done this. You're filling his head with lies.
All right. I like it. We're changing our topic now. The topic is now going to be Gardner. Gardner is our topic. Here we go. Madisson.
Your Honor, my client, the gardener, could not have done this. You're just raking him over the coals.
Very nice. Kaitlyn.
Your Honor, my client, the gardener, could not possibly have committed this crime. Your argument is full of weeds.
Eric.
Hey, my client, the gardener, could not have possibly done this. You are cutting a lot of corners.
Samantha.
Your Honor, my client could not have done this. The prosecution is digging their own hole.
Jim.
Your Honor, you see, my client, the gardener, could not have done this. You see, that crime was just out of season.
Robin.
Your Honor, my client could not have done this. Stop raking them over the coals.
Oh, all right. Very nice. We're forgetting about gardeners. Our next suggestion is going to be Uber driver. Uber driver is our next suggestion. Here we go. Kaitlyn.
Your Honor, my client, the Uber driver, could not possibly have committed this crime. You didn't give me a tip.
Ooh, Eric.
Hey, my client, the Uber driver, could not have possibly committed this crime. It's just not fair.
Ooh, Jim.
Your Honor, my client, the Uber driver, is guilty, and we would like to offer a plea. What do you think the surcharge would be?
Samantha.
Your Honor, my client could not have committed this crime. Come on, give me a lift.
Robin.
Uber.
All right, Madisson.
Your Honor, my client could not have committed this crime. You see, after driving all day, he was too exhausted.
Ooh, and that's time! All right, loyal fans, that was an amazing game of Caffeinated Lawyer. But who did you like the most? Was it the blue team? Was it the red team? It is time to use your vote to try and award a winner. Now, it looks like the Red Eyes are off to a huge mammoth lead. Is there any possible way that the blue team can catch them? What do you think, Nick?
No. Free Herblu tea. Free.
We'll let it keep going. There's like 5 seconds left in the chat.
5 seconds left. 5
What
seconds left.
insane-
The red team still has a commanding lead.
The blue
Hey,
team
Nick,
is bringing
we
out
have a
every
new
prop
opening.
they have.
We have a new opening at the bottom line. You see, Madisson and I are now captains, and we've got the Pokemon Master, Eric. We need somebody of your skills to join our team.
All right, cool. So the poll's
right, don't listen to
done,
them in the chat.
and the
It's a
winner
scam.
is
Time,
the
the red team wins.
Yeah.
5 points to the red team.
All
Let's put
right,
them on the
so
board. They have successfully entertained the crowd.
thank you. I am so glad the blue team didn't win. I am still out a small fortune, but
An
the blue
investment,
team is
Rudy.
still in the lead.
Investment.
So we have reached the final game of the match. This is categories. So we have to send 2 players away from the screens. Captain Eric, who is that going to be for your team?
It would be me. I got demoted.
You? All right, Eric has been demoted. He is going to turn off his sound. He is going to leave so he cannot hear anything. And Captain Kaitlyn, who will that be for your team?
It will be Robin.
Robin. All right, Robin is going to be leaving for the red team. So what's going to happen here is before the show, Nick asked you to suggest some categories, which you did. Nick then selected some categories, and he then used a automatic Google search to find things that fit into that category. We now have 5 things that fit into each category. The blue team is going to be able to guess first. Their team can give them clues as to each thing in the category. You can see it on your screens right now. They have 2 ways of giving clues. One of which is mime, which is like if you were French and stuck in a box. The other is gibberish, which, Nick, if I said to you, pizza pakatika polka tekate, you'd say,
Iskimini wanabididi.
that's right, because Nick and I understand each other, but nobody else does. It's a completely made-up language. It's very, very difficult. They will have 2 minutes to get as many as they possibly can in each category. If they guess right, I will say, bing, bing. If they guess wrong, I will give the old foghorn. They have 2 minutes. Whoever we will get 2 points for each one that they guess right. At the end, whichever team has gotten the most right can guess the category for 5 points. If they get that wrong, I will give the other team an opportunity to guess the category again for 5 big points. So the blue team is ahead right now. I think that means Captain Eric is going to be guessing. Let's bring him back. 6s and 7s in the chat for Captain Eric. This is going to be very difficult. He will be back to the screen very soon. Nick, how much money have we raised tonight?
We raised a good like $12,000. So
$12,000
because we are trying to get a new staff fridge.
Ooh,
yeah, we're getting a Viking
glass door, maybe?
Viking fridge. Yeah, it's got one of those things. Yeah,
nice. I like to know what it is. I don't like that Walgreens just has a drawing of things on the fridge.
I know, yeah. What happened with that? Hey, it used to be better back in the old times. Okay.
Hey, Eric's back. All right. Captain Eric, everybody knows how this works. You've got 2 minutes on the clock. Nick is going to be timing that. So
yep.
Listen for his calls. And blue team, are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
A force da forte qua. Ding 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 ding.
Bing bing.
Oh, brakes? Oh, somebody, bring, bring. Oh, so like stop again. So stop sign.
Close.
Ah, stop light. So it's really is it or is it when? Somebody get something like
1 minute left to play.
Like roll. Stupid cobra stupid always stop.
Pass.
Afuadada, asadada, click, 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 click. Afuadada.
Oh,
30 seconds left.
somebody left turn signal.
Ah! Afuada, afuada. Ah!
Wrong way.
Oh,
No U-turn. No U-turn.
10.
Ah! Fuadada.
No left turn.
Bing bing.
5, 4, 3,
Gear crossing.
2,
Bing
1.
bing.
I got it at the buzzer.
Oh.
No, you didn't get that one.
Okay, so and I'm actually going to go back and amend this because I hadn't looked at the category. I feel like we got the number 2 right, so I'm going to give that to the blue team. So in so doing, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 right. That's 8 points. 8 points.
Nice.
So Very good. That's tough to beat. Let's get Robin back. Nick, so that's 8 big points. How many points do you think they're going to get in the next round?
The red team or the blue team?
The red team.
Oh, I'm gonna go 18. I think they're gonna get 9.
Hear that, red team? Nick is really behind you on this one. I should also point out, loyal fans, you can skip if they are having a hard time with it. They can skip and move on. I did not mention that before, so take a point away from me. Then also, when you have it right, I'm going to give you the international "you've got it right" sound, which is me going bing bing. If you have it wrong, I'm going to give you the old foghorn, which is. So just listen for those. Red team, it's your turn now. We've got 2 minutes on the clock and begin.
Aska vligi. Aska uskos uskas do 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 up scoop. Oop oop oop. Beep 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 beep.
Gotta beep 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 beep. Oh, skada bada. Chicka chicka. Askida.
Eska papa. Do 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 do. Ska. Eska do.
Skidaba. Train crossing.
Bing bing.
Scuba up, ba ba ba. Dup, bidum, ba ba da.
Stop in the name of love. Skidaba, stop.
Bing bing.
Aska. Aska basi. Zing 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 zing. Sapa. Aska tapi ska ski ska ska. Eska. Sko. Aska. Aska. And then oosku.
Oh, Scott about left turn.
1 minute left.
Scott about right turn.
Scott.
Scott about right turn.
Sko. Sko. Never Scott.
Scott. Straight ahead.
Aska. Aska. Usk aska. Sko. Aska.
Scott about, Scott. Forward.
Okay.
You're passing.
Scott about broom
30
sweeping.
seconds left in the
Sweeping. Sweep. Oh, plunge.
Skip.
Scott about mop.
Okay.
10 seconds.
Scott about clean.
5, 4, 3,
Oh,
Two.
Scott about slippery.
1. That's time. That's done. Stop it. Stop.
Ooh, that is
Stop.
time. And if I am reading this right, red team only got 2 on that
9.
round, correct?
Oh, they got 2? Okay.
2?
They got 2.
Yes, 2.
Sorry,
okay.
Nick.
So, blue team, you have the most points in that round, so you get to guess what you think the category was. Eric, what do you think that was?
Sure. The Herblu tea, sponsored by Herblu tea, would like to guess traffic signs.
Traffic signs is right. 5 more points for the blue team.
Dang.
So in that last round, blue team got 13 points. Red team got 4, which I believe makes our score 18-9. Is that right, Nick?
23-9.
23-9. All right, 23-9. So the blue team gets to go first in the next round. So we are going to send Robin out again.
And Rudy,
yes,
you have -1 point.
I have -1 point. All right. So we are sending Robin out again. The blue team will once again go first. So you have 2 minutes on the clock and begin.
So eso. Wee! Buwapa sa partida! Let's like go. The sky.
That's 1.
Bing bing.
Sabay, sabog away, sabog away, sabog away, sabog away, sabog away, sabog away, sabog away. Up, 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 up. Up, 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 up.
Wah, wah, wah. Sarada. Ha! Ah!
Stubo a hot air balloon.
Swafwada, askabada, apa,
1 minute.
Wah.
Oh, something like.
Wah, 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 wah. Asabada. Ah. Ha. Ah.
Oh, something like the sun.
Bing bing.
Oh, so like oh, fire.
30 seconds.
Oh. Starting a fire.
10 seconds.
Spark.
5,
Bing bing.
4,
Da 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 da.
1. Stop it. Stop.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Stop.
That last one was wrong. You got 3 right though, Eric. 3 right. Let's bring Robin back.
Very cool.
And while Robin is on her way back, I have been informed by the judges that I made a critical error in gameplay. I did not give the red team an opportunity to guess the category. So I'm going to take away the 5 points that I awarded to the blue team in fairness. So, and then we will do that correctly from now on and forevermore. All right.
Also, Rudy, I'm going to take a point away from you. You're at -2 points.
Okay. Is it because of that or something else?
Just, because of, it's been a tough week.
Okay. All right. Well, if that helps you. All right. So we're moving on. Robin, you are going to guess this next round. In the last round, they got 3 right. They got 3. So your goal is to get more than that. Nick, 2 minutes on the clock. Begin.
Go.
Scuba baba. Scuba. Oh.
Scotta the sky.
Bing bing.
He's got a das, go do ska. So has, papahas. A ska, scoop, shoot. Ska. Ska. The
Got a
ska.
sun.
Bing bing.
This is a sun.
It's got a fireworks. It's got a sparkler. Sparkle. Spark.
Bing bing.
Ska.
It's got a
1 minute to play
cat.
the game.
Skapa?
yeah. It's got a cat.
It's got
a skulk. Oh, a ring.
It's
got a pass.
30 seconds.
It's got a deal. Card game.
Got
an Eiffel Tower, Paris.
It's got a
10 seconds.
This got on the top.
5, 4,
Got a
3,
triangle.
2, 1. Stop it. Stop.
Ooh.
Right now.
All right.
Stop.
So we're stopping right there. They also got 3. That is the same amount as the blue team, correct, Nick?
That is correct.
Okay, great. Because the blue team is still leading, Captain Eric, what do you think the category was?
Of course, Herblu Teas, sponsored by Herblu Tea, is going to guess states of matter.
Okay, Robin, what do you think it is?
The outdoors.
Ooh, I am so sorry. You both got it wrong. It was WNBA teams. Yes, WNBA teams. You, of course. Yes.
Yeah.
Hi, Sky! Okay,
Robin's
sorry,
a big fan,
sorry.
but did not get the category. So it is, they each got 6 points in that round.
Good.
That means blue goes first in this final round. And this is going to be a really tough round. Our score is 15-24, so it is still anybody's game. Eric, you are kicking it off. Robin has left screen. We have 2 minutes on the clock. This is our final round, and begin.
A força da voix, a voix, a click. Use de basket, a força de. A voix, a força de voix, essaye de voix, a voix.
Oh, so like,
A voix de da. Scaba!
oh, somebody like, Angry Beavers.
Bing, bing!
What is it, babe? Oh, somebody. Somebody. SpongeBob.
Bing, bing!
A fuisi, a foi, a savada, a suedida, a suavadica, a fuadada, a see, a foi, a see, a fuedida.
1 minute
A
left.
see de fada, a savoir, usi visa foi, a scavadada, a ski, a ski.
Somebody like a super guy.
A sua voisada, a fuesidi, a savadada, a sa, a foi. A foi.
Somebody, holes.
A fuadada, foi.
Pass.
Pass.
30 seconds.
Rugrats.
Bing, bing!
Whiskey de foada, foada. Ça foada. Ça peut te foada,
Jimmy Neutron.
Three, 2,
That's time. That is time.
time.
Eric, what was your last guess?
I said
Yeah,
cat
what was
dog.
Cat dog, you
Yep.
got that one.
Yep.
Bing, bing.
Got that. Bing,
So
bing.
that is 1, 2, 3, correct?
I think 4. Should be 4. I
4.
believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
4. Thank you for that correction, Nick. Take another point away from me. 4 points.
Fantastic.
4 correct for the red team. That's worth 8 points. Let's bring Robin back now. Robin, so glad you're back. Proudly
I'm
displaying
ready.
your sky hat. The blue team got 4 points in that last one. 4.
Okay.
So there's still meat on this bone. You could beat them. 4 points though. You got to beat that at least. So we've got 2 minutes on the clock and begin.
Iskapada, iska, uska, ska, usk, usk, bas, 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 baska, aska, iskaska, iskapa, splushka, aska, iskaska, paduskati, buskati, kabu, iska, iskapazaka, iskaska, iska, us, uskaska, iskapa, tututuska, ustuskusk, uskuskusk, aska, aska, aska,
Ooh, Ascata Baywatch.
aska, skuska, aska, iskapra, uska, aska, ma, aska,
Bears.
aska, squask,
Pass.
Ska, okay, baska, I'm ready.
Scott a Woody Woodpecker.
1 minute left.
Chipmunks.
Yes.
Scoot ska ska ba do da scoot da 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 do ba do do ska da ba do ska da ba da ska 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 ba do ska
30 seconds.
Gotta He-Man.
ska
Gotta move.
Yes.
Gotta the Rescuers.
10 seconds.
The Baby Muppets. Oh crap.
5,
So
4,
sad.
3, 2, 1. Oh no, it's all over. It's all over.
All right, it's over.
no.
Robin, you want to make one guess what that last one was?
Yep. Rudy. It's coffee. That's what that is.
Okay, all right.
All right.
So, Eric, you got 4. Robin got 0. What do you think the category was?
I think it was Nickelodeon TV shows.
Nickelodeon TV shows. Robin, what do you think the category was?
It was definitely cartoons.
Cartoons. I am so sorry. It was Nickelodeon TV shows. That means 5 more points to the blue team, and they are the winners of tonight's minor league match.
Go Herblu team!
Wow. What a show that was. Oh my gosh, you guys, we had such a fun time of entertainment and comedy. We had 2 great teams. Let's give a big round of applause to our team that didn't come out quite ahead. They are fantastic Red Eyes. We had Robin, Krieb, we had Kaitlyn, Nibbelin, and we had Sam Myers. All right, they did a good job, but they didn't beat the best in the West, and that was the blue team. Those true blue scam artist blue team. They were fantastic. They loved tea. We had Eric Reyes was the captain. We had Jim Vozzella, and we had Madisson Heinl. It was fantastic. And then we had our wonderful, beautiful referee keeping us on board all night, Rudy Voit. Rudy Voit, give him a kiss. A kiss to the crowd from Rudy Voit. We had Thomas Clune running the back end. All the beautiful visuals, we weren't doing it. It was Thomas. It's fantastic. Everyone had a great night. I'm Nick. Have a good night. We'll see you soon. Give money to the theater. Thank you so much.